Comedy's been great. I've enjoyed. I love the part of comedy that I love the most is when you hear people's laughter. The minute you hear that first laugh, it's like that. You get that adrenaline. You feel pumped, and then you're
Oh
working with the
yeah.
audience. And then afterwards, when people of all ages walk up to you and they're like, "I really enjoyed your set." That's what made me addicted to doing comedy for
Yeah,
sure.
you ever have like a set that normally works, but then you do it at another show, and like the opening part doesn't work, but you had all these other jokes that were go with it, but that one didn't work, so the other ones aren't.
Yeah, I mean, every audience is different. I mean, I appeal to being kind of on the cleaner side. So with relationships, marriage, and even just dating. So I've been pretty fortunate at the material I've drawn from, and even actually being a father as well, that I've never like crashed and burned horribly. But I've always had, there's shows that are okay, and then other shows that are just like, off the chain where people just love it. So it all depends on the material you pull from, And that's why you kind of have to know your audience. I mean, if you're going into a retirement community, probably not the best time to do butt plug jokes. You know what I mean?
Oh
And a
yeah,
lot of comics don't know how to draw that line.
yeah.
I've seen it.
I was just on a Norwegian cruise for a couple weeks, and they had one comedian there. And oddly enough, they didn't have her in the comedy club on the ship. They had her in the theater on the ship.
Okay,
But anyway, she would do two shows a night, one clean and one dirty.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay,
I never got to see her. I didn't at the time, but yeah, it was.
that's actually a good dichotomy to be able to do clean for that audience, and then to be able to switch it up and do dirty for, the more of the racy audience. That's really
Yeah,
good. That's very talented. So
yeah,
good for
yeah.
her.
They had a magician there who was pretty good. He did a lot of shows in Vegas, and
Nice.
I think he just chose that gig to go on vacation.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
Because the
that's
show
for
I
sure.
went to was on his birthday, and then the next day I was at an excursion in Corfu, Greece, and I was sitting at a cafe, and I just saw him walking.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah.
yeah.